Okay. What is up, everybody? Hey, Sushi. I see you calling first there, but 4 hours before I started streaming, I got some excited emotes from Brick Plays, so I don't know if that counts or not. Anyway, today is new unit day. Woohoo! So, it's okay. You can be first in my heart, buddy. But yeah, new unit day. The main unit I want to try today is Pirate Bro, Geonk, because his kit appeals to me, so we'll be drafting a lot of him today. This is the build I'll be trying. Um, there is definitely an argument for Wellspring over Bulwark, but I just don't have enough spare Wellspring pieces, so we're trying a Bulwark build for now. He still has good enough HP. And then the other new unit is obviously Zhuan Li, who I will be running a more DPS focused build, ideally with someone to help her move first, but we'll see how that goes. Obviously, it's day one of new units, so builds are not set in stone, and we are going to be experimenting here. But yeah, RTA time. Oh, and I should set up... I need to use these tickets because they're going to overcap on me. This one is Nightcore Sushi, yes. You're so cool, throwback. Something like that. Oh, starting off with Solos. Okay. Solos is obviously a tough opponent. Let's see what he's got in store for us. He bans Fiamelia. Okay. Um. Well, let's try the new guy out. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty normal Sushi. I see a lot of Kecker, a lot of solos most days. They actually queue often at the same times I do, which is nice. It's really good practice. Low on unlock, okay. Um. Let's see what else he's got for me. So far, I'm actually not too scared of everything he's drafted so far. Chiaki, sure. And Viper, interestingly enough. Okay. Well, let's see it. So who am I most afraid of here? I think I can one-shot the Kethos and the Raymary. So let's just ban the Viper and see. Oh, there's a raid from Dex. Thank you, Dex. How do you enjoy your second stream ever? And thank you, Banshira, for the follow. All right, it looks like there's a pretty significant delay from my Twitch OBS and my Twitch activity feed. Sorry, my OBS activity feed. That's annoying. You got your Mythic back? That's good. All right, let's see how good this Geonk unit is. All right, surely that's enough to put him in death range of Yeli, and I can just murder Kethos from this spot, right? Not bad. Not bad. Oh, was that you in game as Lily King, Banshira? That's no problem at all. I'm happy to help, and I'm glad you're here. You're stealing this Geonk build? Yeah, Geonk is kind of crazy, Sushi. I think he has a lot of value in Cleave right now. I really do. I actually don't need to do anything this turn but S1, so let's just do that. I'll show it off again right after this, Keenan, if you'd like. Yeah, there's the win. And yeah, like Nox said, I hope you stream some more in the future. Dex, I know you took a long break between your first and second, but you should try streaming a couple times a week if you have time. It's pretty good for connecting with people and getting used to it. It's really not so stressful after the first 1 or 2 times anyway. Anyway, this is the Geonk build that I just used, guys. Also, Lucina, thank you for the resub, as always. Very kind of you. As well as Nitrous for the follow. But yeah, not too shabby, right? I like the Gator build too, Glacial, but I would play Wellspring 100% if I'm on Gator. And my Wellspring gear is all used up by this guy. Right? All my decent Wellspring gear is on this guy. So I don't really have enough to spare. That makes this guy strong enough, I think. So we're trying out this instead. But that was a very good first look, I think. Let's keep going, though. You don't even have them yet? Are you going to be pulling them on stream, Sushi? Or no? The minimum HP you should aim for him on Keenan is 60k, because that way he's at 90% follow-up. 70k is 100%, but it can be hard to get. You generally want at least 60k for Geonk. Lucina, I think you already know the answer to that question. Oh yeah, it's totally fair, Sushi. How's the Apex grind been for you? Okay, what else do I want to play here? You know, this doesn't sound too bad. But there's also the new unit. We'll just click this for now. Apex has been insane. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad your games are going well. I actually don't know what to ban here. Obviously, I'm not banning the new unit because we want to see it. Why'd I go Silence? Just to make Raymary worse, so I guess we're just banning low on. Also, guys, how does the Twitch, the chat look on Twitch? I probably need to change the color of the text. I didn't realize it was black. That doesn't look that good. Yeah, it's hard. It's probably hard to read, right? Yeah, I need to change that. Let me do that real quick as I get bullied by Solos because his Doki is faster than my Geonk. Boop, boop. Dashboard. There we go. Edit. Editing it doesn't change the URL, right, Sushi? How do I change the color? Also, what did I lose here? So he got both my Kethos and my Fiamelia skills. Fair enough. It's my turn. Go. Don't worry, I'm looking. I got a time weave proc. That might just end the game right there. Well, we didn't really get to see the new unit. Oh, wait. I forgot it had Gator on, not Amber. I should have killed that thing, but that's okay. It should still die. Yeah, I forgot it had Gator, Ronnie. I'm looking at this thing. I'm trying to figure out how to change the color of the text, okay? Leave me alone. Yeah. I'm going for the plot device. Yep. Ooh, that's an unethical bramble. Yeah, guys, oh, that's not the right button. Yeah, no, we're doing that. We're doing this. I can't figure out how to change the color. Well, whatever. Let's just end this game real quick. I'm using a Stream Elements overlay, Sushi. It's not really lifesteal Nox. He heals based on his missing HP. So he is, it's not based on the damage he deals, so it's not lifesteal. Why is this not easier? Oh, here we go. Okay, I found colors on the spectrum. What color do we think the chat should be, guys? Should it just be white? White's probably easy to see, right? Yeah, I just opened it up. Does it change live? Or did that just brick my chat box? Whatever, we'll worry about it soon. I think I fixed it. Yeah, I made it too transparent, guys. Different menus change the color. Just restart Stream Elements, Twitch overlay, and OBS, and it should work. It did not seem to work. It did not update, is what I mean. It looks like it's still black. Nice. Whatever. We'll try this instead. Save. Link. Right, I need to ban something. Sure, whatever. Get out of here. Okay. Maybe that'll fix it. Oh, Vanyu, what's up? Oh, create a new element and recopy the URL. Maybe that's a good idea, Sushi. We see the low on, sure. A Lily, and no, he stole my junk. All right, I guess that means we're trying the other new unit. What are we trying with it? A Senyu angle? A Senyu wouldn't have been bad, Ronnie, but we're trying something here. What is the Geonk Jackal? No, it is double Swift and Bulwark. I wish I had Wellspring that was this fast, but I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just redo it, it looks like, Sushi. It is not updating properly. Or it's just really faded for some reason. Hold on. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. Okay, sorry. I was not paying attention. What did he reset? He reset Kethos, fair enough. I guess we'll throw this. Imagine a law here, dodging, holding low on. I don't think that would have saved my Kethos Adept. Alright, also I want a bulkier font. I think that will help. No, not that. No. This might be okay. Okay, I have not been paying attention to the game. Where are we? We are almost dead on what's-her-face, so let's just S3. A release rate difference, this one? Or a release date difference? Maybe, Ronnie, maybe. Alright, I think I have it now, guys. Fingers crossed. Sorry, there hasn't been much commentary on the game as I try to fix this overlay. Okay, who do we want to kill? Probably this thing. That was not very impressive damage, but I guess it did have Bloodbath active for the entire part of the damage. Did I keep my defense buff? Yeah, I had defense buff, so that was a buffed up, Zhuan Li. Yeah, this game is looking a little bit like a release date difference, guys. It did have weakness on, you're right, Martin. I don't know, the damage is okay, right? She's definitely not a big DPS. She was lacking her defense buff there. Got all my cooldowns. Or wait, no, he couldn't get my cooldowns because of this. I just had low cooldowns from before. That makes sense. She does look quite pretty, you're right, Lucina. Okay, is the chat looking easier to read now? Maybe a little bigger? Yeah, I don't know how you let me get all those units in the same draft, Vanyu. That was a little weird. Oh, you don't have Valyrian. Why aren't you pre-banning it then? Okay, I think I need the text to be bigger in the chat box. Then it's good, right, guys? Yeah, trying to play RTA without Valyrian sounds really rough right now. I feel bad for Bread who has to stream like that. I think he's streaming tomorrow or something. I don't remember. Oh, Solos does not like my my Valyrian Prio. Oh, you wanted to try Geonk? You know what? That's fair. Geonk is really cool. I like Geonk so far. I've had nothing but success with him so far, which definitely helps. Also, guys, it looks like I'm actually peaking my mic right now. So I don't know if I'm 100% clear for everybody. I might turn both the music and my mic down slightly. All right, what do we have? We have Fiamelia and Gionk locked. Okay. Try Gionk in a playable draft? That's a little mean, Adept. I sound decent on your end, Jax? That's good. Awesome. All right. It keeps going into the red, and I don't know if that's bad or not. I am not tech savvy. Also, how's it going, Jax? You carrying tickets in Brit and Deadlock right now? And I'm missing it? As long as the full bar's not red? No, not the full bar. I'm just hitting the red. All right, what does he round this draft out with? I'm very curious. Full bar shuts the mic off. Hitting red isn't too bad. Okay, gotcha. Thanks for letting me know. I know. Okay, what are you playing? You playing more that horror game you were streaming the other day? The demo. Also, is Deting not just crazy here? Does he do enough damage with Gionk Fiamelia? I'm kind of down to see it. Oh, Arknights Enfield. Okay, yeah, that's a good game. Also, guys, for those of you who don't know, Cozy Jax is also a streamer, and he streams whatever the heck he feels like, to be honest. Pretty cool dude, though. Could always check him out. Alright, so we got the Torpor going. Is he going to do enough damage to actually kill anything with Gionk third, though? Because Fiamelia's going second here. Does he stream Rust? I don't know, Nikos. That's a question for him. Okay, it's definitely cooldown push here. And we're gonna grab this. Unfortunate, my Ray's now gonna get pushed back and not be able to play the game, but it should be alright. He's never played it. Unlucky. Okay, we're gonna hold on to our S3 until we get a little closer to Fia ult. Who do I want to strip, though? Is it the Fear or is it the Gionk? I think it's the Gionk. Yeah, the designs on this are quite nice. A lot of them are AI, unfortunately, Jax, but they do look nice. There's like AI components to all of them, which turns some people off. Okay, we're just gonna S1 this. That did no damage. I guess I should have hit the deting. We're definitely gonna go for the reset for my Kethos. The only neural activation in this game is with Fiamelia? I don't know, Nikos. You don't think Zhuan Li looks good? Or Loan? I like Loan personally. Stacked Li? I guess the answer is yes then. Okay, this one looks pretty good. We'll keep holding the S3 so as not to give Fiamelia more stacks right now. And we'll just focus on nuking down the Jiank. Zhuan Li should be RBG and Jiank LD. I don't know. I think Zhuan Li's actually pretty good. She just gets a bad rap right now because she's not as OP as like Kethos or Raymary, right? But that doesn't mean she's weak. Tia skin transformation activates your neurons. Fair enough. The transformation does look really cool with the skin we got last season. Zhuan Li is broken? I don't know about broken, but she's definitely strong. A unit doesn't have to be broken to be good, right? They released a balanced unit and the community can't comprehend it? Yeah, I mean, is she even that balanced? I think she is still really good, right? You know what? We're going crazy. We don't want more Kethos. Yeah, one Kethos is definitely enough, guys. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Okay, so we have the Valyrian, they have the Fiamelia and the Loan. You already know it's Jiank time. Who are we pairing with him, though? I guess we'll just go the turn dot. If every LD release is broken, we're in some serious trouble. Yep, that's true, Jay. That's also true for kinetics, right? Which were supposedly weaker than LDs, but Kethos is definitely not weaker than LDs. We'll have to see when the next one drops, if the power level is a bit lower, or if Kethos is the norm. The tendency is complaining if it's broken, it's because it's broken. If it's not, it's because it's LD and mid. Yeah, I mean that people are never happy, right? Someone's always going to complain. Raymary on 4. Okay, fair enough. Unfortunately, this Raymary's on Amber and not Gator, so she's a little harder to cleave. But do I just slam my double damage again? I'm kind of down to just slam my double damage again. I, for one, am happy she's not an instant must 555. Yeah, it's kind of nice to have characters that you're not forced to build to play the game, right? I agree with that statement. Hoyan. Am I scared of Hoyan? My 4-5 is incredibly weak to Hoyan, so kind of. You know what I should have done on 4-5 this game? I was thinking about trying this earlier, was Born and Zhuan Li, but a little late now. And I don't think I can actually deal with the Hoyan. Okay, so now this target is going to be very important, right? Because my target is not going to get weakness. But I think I have enough damage to instant amber both of these. Also, the Fiamelia's speed being only 74%, it's very possible she's on Bloodbath. So I guess we just target Ray here. Maybe I should have targeted the Linglo, though. We'll see if this is a bad decision shortly. If this is not on Bloodbath, the Fiamelia is going to cut now. It is on Bloodbath. Oh, and it still cuts. Well, that's not good. I needed it to only go to 7 stacks there. Not 8. Alright, I'm now in danger. I am going for one-shots right now, Jax, with this build. It is not working out, though, unfortunately. That dying is nice, but unfortunately it died and gave this thing 100 stacks, so it's going to come out of its ice state and kill me. So that's not good. Honestly, maybe I should have S2'd to start on the Geonk. I still would have procced the Fiamelia, though, and the Fiamelia would have cleansed before they went into Amber, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, here comes the start of my demise. Let's see it. Yeah, I think Ray is honestly better on Amber Adept. I do. Every time I faced a Gator, I have murdered it with no problem, right? But every time I face Amber, I end up in situations like these. Can Geonk solo Raymary? Is that my hope here? I think Geonk can win these, right? As long as I don't get brambled like crazy. Like, look at that healing. Can Ray deal enough damage to kill him? Yeah, maybe Jax. This is the new character that just released today. And he is doing a great job so far. How tanky is that Turandot? My Turandot has, what, 40k HP and like 2k defense or something? So when you have the empowered defense buff from herself it's pretty tanky. Stumbling over my words a bit there. Also, Rod Genshin, thank you for the follow. Alright guys, off to a strong start. This Geonk unit kinda good, no? I have a 10% chance not to follow up because I am 60k HP, not 70, right? So much like people who play CC, I'm always waiting for that 10% to screw me. Yeah, Pirate Guy is very good, Vanguard. Also, good morning. Ooh, we got Ronnie. What's up, Ronnie? The Kethos ban. That's totally fair. I have been playing a lot of Kethos. Let's see what you've got, Ronnie. I am running on Jackal right now. Are we being for real? We are being for real, Ronnie. I feel like Gator was good before Valyrian. Maybe Adept. Gator was pretty good against the CC players, right? Because Gator took no damage. But was it ideal? I don't know. Val first pick is wild. What a unit. Yeah, true, Martin. True. Well, because Ronnie's here, we're going to showcase both new units. And if I give him the win, so be it. We love our boy. Now Ray has too many counters to be picked on 1-2 with Gator. Yet, I think that's fair, Adept. Honestly, even before the Valyrian drop and the 2 new units dropped, I really liked seeing the enemy Gators on Ray. I cleaved them very successfully with Yelly, right? Yelly was just one-shotting Gator Rays. No, Vanyu. Ronnie actually sped up his Freya, I believe, so he should outspeed me here. Raymary last pick is crazy. Very true, Jay. Not something you would have seen a couple days ago. Now, what I might do, Vanyu, is I might cut the whatever moves second here because I have Plume, right? And I'm a much faster unit. So regardless of what he does, I think I'm cutting here with Plume. Because of Plume, sorry, with Turn Dot. For Kethos, I see you play Wellspring over Bloodbath. You feel like he survives enough without Bloodbath? Yes, I do, Renzio. I feel like with Wellspring, he ooh, that's rough, Ronnie. I feel like he tanks things plenty well without Bloodbath. He survives things like crit damage, attack buff, turn dot, Messiah pump, right? With just Wellspring, which is quite good. Okay, I don't want to proc the Fiamelia here, so we're just gonna S1. Ooh, then it cut. That's not good. I needed Zhuan to move. No! Well, now I'm cooked, unfortunately. Zhuan on the last pick has screwed me over, unfortunately. If I had a different unit on my final pick, I would have won this game for sure. But I wanted to try the new unit out. Here he should just execute Pirate Boy. Yep, there it is. Unfortunate. If you had a good unit, you'd win crazy. Ronnie, that you only won that game because I picked Zhuan Li last and it didn't fit my draft. Let's not get too cocky now. If I had something like a Senyu or a Yelly on the last pick, I'm pretty sure it would have cooked you. If you didn't go Zhuan Li, I'd not go Ray. What would you have gone instead then, Ronnie? Depends on my pick? Okay. What if it was a Senyu or a Yelly? Hey, Brad, nice to see you. Let you have your unit? I don't think so. I like Jionk, and today is the stream to show him off. Then you go Navette and ban Plume, but Navette was banned, Ronnie. Okay, do I think he has enough damage with just Plume Fiamelia low on? No, I don't. So let's go to the Santic. Ronnie plays his own game, don't ask questions. Fair enough, my bad. My fault for asking. I will go to his home, steal the phone, and throw the match checkmate. I'd have to cross an ocean to do that, Lucina. I'm not sure if I'm willing, but it's a fun idea. Yeah, sorry, Brad. Oh, you cut the Raymary, though. That's good. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely S3 on low on. It does suck the Ray got cut, though, even with the Aya and the turn dot push. Ray's not going to kill because the Fiamelia Adept. Goes for the Aya. Interesting. Yeah, it's the plume and the speed difference, right? All right, does she die here? I think she does. Ooh, no crit. What's your crit rate? What's your crit rate, Brett? No crit's kind of crazy. 85? That's tough. Oh, the wound didn't properly work. Huh. That's not how I thought that would. Oh, so it cleansed because of the amber and then the Fia heal comes in. That makes sense. Right. That sucks. I guess we'll take this kill for now. No, I don't even get that. 18%. The stun's nice, though. Alright, we don't want this moving. Where are you going? Into Raymary. Who brambles? Nice. Let's just go ahead and kill this off. The damage hits before wound. No, the wound was applied adept, and then the amber cleansed it, went to 0 HP, and then because Fia hit 8 stacks from me applying wound to everybody, she then healed the low one. That's what happened there. Yep. Yeah, we could check after, sure. Not a problem. Because you've had a similar interaction? Okay. Ooh, I lose this one. Unlucky. All right, but yeah, we can go double check that for you, Adept. GG, Brett. Man, I started winning some points, and then my boys came to steal them from me. What jerks? Ronnie and Brett with the snipes. It's all good, Ronnie. It's all in good fun. Yeah, all good, Brett. I'm just teasing you guys. You know how it is. All right. So it's right here, right? So yeah, it's just the sequencing, the animation doesn't match the sequencing, right? So you saw how the Fia S2 pop didn't seem to really heal the low on there. It was just the animations looked a little wonky, Adept. The situation was as Brett and I described. No, it was the Fia passive that healed, guys. The wound did apply. Then the Fia passive healed. It was just the animations looked a little funny. Can I show the build for Raymary? Yeah, of course. Oh, never mind. I'll have to show you in the in the actual match. Yes, Sushi, my Giank is 555. You can probably get away without the S2, though. The S2 is kind of a luxury thing. Anyway, this is my Ray Mary build, although he just got, or she just got picked away. Also, Mr. DP, thank you for the follow. Okay, so Ray Mary means Fiamelia Kethos as the answers. Yeah, but Adept, the HP didn't really move when the animation went off because the heal actually had already gone out. There's no way it only healed 10% of the Amber's HP on a low on, who's a defense skiller. It did move a little bit. I just think the animations were wonky, right? Okay, so I was thinking about going for a full tanky cleave draft again, but into Sonya lock specifically, I don't think I'm beating a Sonya in a long fight. So we're gonna try a high damage last pick, like the Senyu or the Yelly. Yeah, and Jojo and Brett are right. I've seen it happen, although I haven't done it yet. Yeah, it happens, Ronnie. Adept is about to crash out harder than the time he thought he saw a new Matrix on the box? I don't think so, Lucina. It's not that serious. That is kind of funny, though. It's not Kenai, guys. Sorry, Rod. I only speak English and the tiniest amount of French. I don't know any Spanish. All right, let's see. That's a fast low on. My, that's like a 336 low on. So this is a speed trap low on. Very interesting. And that means I should be able to amber it without targeting it. So let's go for the Sonya instead. Thief, I said at the start of the stream tonight, bro, that we are mostly trying the pirate right now. The dragon's gonna get my longer stream on Saturday. How much speed's on my pirate guy? I have 330 Vanguard. You just want to be a bit emotional so nobody forgets Juan Lee's the best unit in the game? Fair enough. Yeah, I'm having fun with the pirate drafts. 330 with 61.5k speed, Jay. Ooh, the 10% no follow-up chance hits again. Unlucky. But yeah, guys, I will be playing, so no one's too confused. I will be playing a lot of Juan Lee on Saturday, so keep an eye out then for some slower games with some Zhuan Gaming. Here, next, I'll just show you. A little easier than going through it all one at a time. Oh, I found a game. But here, I'll just show you the pirate this way instead. And yes, Dyke, to answer your question, as it's now on the screen, it is full 5 across the board. I have Blade of Oddity on there right now, Kartana, but I think you can also get away with Dauntless just fine because the main damage he's dealing on his S3 is the same thing as Fiamelia and Vero S2, right? Okay, so we see the low on Raymary answer. Do I have a slow build I'm willing to try on the Pirate? I do have a Wellspring, Bulwark, Ether Plague, Jackal I'm willing to try Eternal Blazon, but I don't have the Wellspring pieces to make it work right now, or the Ether Plague. So that'll be a after 2 times project. Thanks. I hope 2 times goes well for you as well. Alright, so just to make Thief a little happy, we're going to try Zhuan Li again. Heading to sleep, have a good stream. Expect you top 10 when I wake up, Chief. I don't know, Ronnie, we'll see. I am kind of locking in Zhuan Li in spots that I don't think are very good for her just to try them, so I might go down a little bit. Game's already won, GG's. I wish I had that confidence, Thief. Doomcrow Holden. How fast do I think this is? I think Lowon's probably faster. This Kethos unit is one. Dude, Kethos is just the most disgusting unit in the game, Brett. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's just gross. If I get rid of a bunch of the HP on this Holden, won't it die to my Fiamelia S3? Yes, it will. That will proc Raymary. Do I care? I think I can survive. Holden in 2026, guys. So P5 does do more damage, Sushi. Right? It doesn't do more damage on the main part of the S3, but it does more damage on the follow-ups, the AoE part of the S3, the S2. So getting damage on him is not bad by any means. Anyway, because Geox survived there, I'm pretty sure this game is now over. Definitely because of Zhuan Li, though, right? You can P5 him? Okay. P5 would be a good idea, I think, if you want to play him like I am. Okay, let's see. This is a little risky with all these brambles available, but I'm willing to do it. I should not have done that. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. No, I lived. I don't know how I lived, but I lived. How did I live there? Alright, if we're hitting 100 stacks anyway, nope, I couldn't kill it. Unlucky. I should be able to kill it with S3 here, though. That was very scary. Let's say Juan is why you... I mean, look, there was defense buff. There was defense buff on the junk. You're right, Kitty Tisser. Whose name I almost read backwards, but that's okay. Can you see the junk after? Of course. Also, Prey on YouTube. Thank you for the follow. I specifically called out the YouTube part because I recently started streaming on YouTube. So if you like that platform better, you can check it out. Please don't die, Fiamelia. Just get another turn, right? Nope, dead. Oopsie. All right, that wasn't correct. Juan Lee, time weave carry. It does seem very good, Lucina. I think this is probably the better thing to hit right now. That's completely okay. Actually, I like getting brambled there. Means I get my turn a little faster. Very nice. Stop gooning for 5 minutes? I think that's a little hard for Sushi, bro. Okay. So, oh wait, sorry. People were asking about builds, right? So I'll do that real quick before we keep going. So this is currently my Juan Lee build. It's pretty damage focused because she does decent secondary DPS, right? She's not really a main DPS like a Rahu, but she does pretty good damage. I low rolled the defense here, max rolled the speed, and did okay on the assault. Yeah, the crit damage is pretty good, Brett. I was pretty happy with that. I got some pretty good pieces. Like obviously this piece is really good. This piece is pretty good, right? 4-liner pieces that are good. This one's not the best because it's a 3-liner, but it's still pretty good. More 3-liners on this side. This is the worst one right here. And this piece is also kind of good. Like, these are all 3-liners on the right side that could be better, but they're not bad. And yeah, this is the Geonk. I know that was asked for as well. So here's the Geonk again. I need to make the Blade of Oddity red, but I was actually rolling for it rather than using a module box because I'd also be okay with Dauntless. So when I have more than one option in the third slot, I'd rather roll it naturally rather than use a mod box. I'd also probably be okay with Assault, I guess. A high roll Assault is still a minor upgrade over this. Alright, back to queuing. I just have to show you up. Why are your stats just a bit better than mine on both of those? Sorry, Brett. Faster is better than Wellspring? I'm not sure, you know. I'd like to try Wellspring, but I only have one good set of Wellspring gear, and it is staying on my Kethos. So I will be trying it some other time, probably after next 2 times. I do like the speed, though. The speed feels very good so far. Oh, he pivoted to the turn dot ban, okay. He does not like the fact that I've just been cleaving him with Geonk over and over again. What do you think, Jojo? You're like 8-0 against him? I think I've beaten him a couple times tonight too, Brett. My bad, I should know who I'm talking to. I don't know if I like the way you said that, but yeah, sorta. Um, well, let's try the new unit again. Why not? Sushi top 100 when? Yeah, true, Sushi. You gotta have a good grind stream soon. We've been missing you with the ER streams. Never, I'm skill issue? No, no, no. Pirate Boy is going to he's gonna fix your skill issue. Yes, Lucina, exactly. I just have the best gear ever. It's definitely not Prowess 5 diff. Why do I feel like I'm slightly cooked here, chat? Farm all of the people trying to make Zwan Lee work? Easy top 100? Maybe. Senyu is faster than the Doki? That's interesting. Does the Doki pull the Senyu all the way back up, though? No Raymary is crazy? Yeah, a little bit. All right, no Bramble, please. I think I just kill off the Senyu here. A follow-up into my pirate will kill him, and I don't want that. Kitty Tisser, thank you for the follow. I think you just wanted me to say your name again, right? Oof. All right, we are quite low here. Very scary. I guess I just hit this, though. Look at that healing on Jiank. Crazy. All right, where is he going to kill? Because he can kill something right now. He goes for the Sonya. Does not get it. Very important. That should just end the game, I think. Look, Zhuan Li does keep winning. Ronnie's right, except when I picked it against him. Sourdough versus dildo. I don't use any kind of dough, Jojo, so I'm probably not the person you want to ask. You're loving the good vibes? I'm glad to hear that. You rerolled so hard for your Ray to hear she's no longer great is darn frustrating. I mean, Ray is still a fantastic character, Banshira, right? But there are definitely other things out there that are equally powerful, if not more, now. Or, well, I guess it's actually better to say there are now things that can deal with her a lot better. Ray is still an absolutely great unit, though. Ronnie just already figured out the strat against her. True, Lucina. True. Yeah, Kethos is for sure the best unit. Hopefully you also have Kethos Bread Shira. Or Bread Shira? I was reading Bread's name. Ban Shira. Okay, so we see the Sontic Fiamelia lock. Let's try something a little different, shall we? Hot take, low on best unit, only when she's the fastest adept. And I can run my Kethos faster than your low on if I want. So I don't know if I'd agree that she's the best unit. Yeah, low on's also just died to Gionk. Brett has a very good point there. Yeah, my Gionk also outspeeds your low on. And so can my Kethos, like I said. Well, Martin, Kethos' win rate may actually not be the highest, right? Because he's first picked or second picked every single game. Which means it's not too difficult to deal with him. Or sorry, if he goes through the draft, it means people are doing so because they think they can deal with him. Okay, what are we last picking here? Jonk or Zhuan Li? Do I give her another go? She's kind of bad in a plume, though. I think Jonk makes more sense here. What is my Kethos speed? It's currently 311 nitrous, but I can make it 330 with ease if I want to drop a little bit of HP. Okay, so what are we killing off here? I get to kill off one thing for free because of, and it's, I guess it's just gonna be this. It's gonna be the Rahu. Ooh, wait, it's not gonna die now if I get defense down and weakness on me, but I don't. Okay, never mind. We're good. So yeah, Rahu's guaranteed dead to low on, and then I'll just slowly win the game from there. Yeah, I think Brett, unless the Ray's getting really lucky with stuns, the Gionk wins every single time, right? Oof, I got very lucky there was actually no Nightmare there, because that would have healed up the, Rahu some more. There it is. Can I show the Gionk after this? Of course. So I lost all my cooldowns. That's not good. Does he have S3? No. He has S1, though. Can I get a taunt? I can get a taunt. Very important. I'm in trouble, though, actually. I think. Okay, I have to kill the Fiamelia off. It's going to be the main thing dealing damage to me. Banger song. I like it too. It's Odds Are by the Fifth Guys, that Tismo, and Riel. Hopefully I didn't butcher their names. Oh, man. So no taunt because the Sontic S1 means I am now 1 HP. That's not good. I'm very far away from my heal on my Ninfo as well. 2 whole turns. I did, however, just cycle out of the defense break. So with a bit of luck, I can just kill this thing off right here, and then I'll be safe. Very nice. Yeah, I'm never getting back to my Ninfo S2, unfortunately. There goes the Amber. Not terrible Amber timing, though. Okay, I go before the Sontic. Very important. Wait, is this gonna kill it? Okay, no, we're good. That was very perfect. If it had killed it, I actually would have been in trouble because I would not have had S3 again for the plume. Ronnie, what do we farm next 2 times? Yeah, we need a little bit of everything, guys. Is Junk better over low on? Probably not, but here we are. How's the Junk? Oh yeah, you were asking for the build. Sorry about that. This is my current Junk build. Wait, where'd I put my Aya? Oh, there she is. Okay, what am I rounding this comp out with? I need another DPS. Ideally one that can survive decent amount of damage here. I mean, low on's still up. I guess it's just low on. Although low on's actually kind of weak to plume. That should be okay. Now that's weird. It says there he is P5, but Rob never P5s a unit. Must be a bug. True, Lucina, true. It didn't show his 380 speed either. Yeah, guys, I've made an overlay to fool your eyes, so all my stats are lies. There's no way I die to this without the Raymary, right? Talk about speed and Andy shows up. Yep, Andrew is everywhere that there is speed, for he is fast. All right, I'm down to low on S3. Fiamelia or Mio. Probably Mio. So I'll just go for the plume here. No follow-up, a bit unfortunate. The follow-up would have healed me quite a bit. Um, this junk is more of a fraud than Yelly? Okay, let's be nice, Jojo. He's done pretty well for me so far. There you go. That's the follow-up we needed. Which means Fiamelia is obviously next. Because this has 2 Dreamweave stacks, I'm probably not getting the taunt this time, and I don't. But that's okay, because there's no S3 this turn. Very nice. Bro, who on earth decided this guy will heal for 30k every time he presses S1? Yeah, I don't know. He is a little ridiculous, and I love him. Oh, we got Silk Sorrow. Hey, Brick Plays, nice to see you. Is Jionk the real LD? I mean, maybe Adept. I thought you were just saying Zhuan Li is super OP, though. I feel like that was less than 30 minutes ago. How's the new units going? Pretty good so far, Brick. We're mostly clicking Jionk right now, but we've also played a little Zhuan Li, which is cool. Jionk actually feels really good so far, Brick. I would definitely recommend it, pulling him. And I haven't clicked Tiamat once since getting him, so maybe you'd be safe to use your box on the Rahu like you wanted. You have no idea how to build them, but you pulled 3. Hey, pulling 3 is a great start. You'd like one more for prowess 3 if possible, if your current resources allow, but if not, that's okay too. Do I just go the damage again? I think I'm okay with just the damage again. Isn't prowess 3 the stopping point? Yeah, but pulling 3 is prowess 2, right? You know? Because you need the base, and then you get the copies after for each prowess point, so you need 4 for prowess 3. Alright, let's see what we can kill with Senyu. Oh, that looked pretty good. You still have 50-some pulls? Was P5 needed? No, Adept, you don't need P5. It's not max potential, but it's very close, right? So how he works, is the main damage he's dealing on the S3 will not be affected by P5, but everything else he does will be. So it's not like it's useless, right? Oh, he got the wound on the Sanya. If he didn't get that, I would have won the game right there. What song is this? It's Dreams Part 2 by Lost Sky and Sarah Skinner. Alright, I can't quite pick up a kill here, unfortunately. There's no S3. I don't have my Senyu skill, but I should hit this, I think. Yeah. Alright, this one's a bit cooked, guys, unfortunately. I guess I needed to kill the Sonya first, not the Raymary on my opening salvo. I don't know why I targeted the Raymary. That was actually kind of dumb of me. But, you know, learning experience. Let's go ahead and move on. Zhuan Li would have won that. Maybe, Lucina, maybe. Maybe that's the answer. Also, where's top 10? Oh, we're actually kind of close. Ronnie did say he wanted to see me hit top 10 today. We might hit that. Also, these drafts are looking kind of cool. I'm having a lot of fun drafting with Gionk right now. Also, how many times did I beat this mana guy? Just 3 times? Yeah, just 3 times. Look at my boys stealing my points right in the middle. Actually, I think I've beaten every single CN player and then lost to every global player. Like Silk Sorrows from Global. He's in Dark Lotus. And then Bread and Ronnie. Or no, Ronnie's from EU, right? But still the main global server. Oh, it's our first long queue of the night. Among Us? Who's Among Us? I'm a CN player hiding Among Us? Yeah, it looks that way, Jojo. Now, Loan or Fia is better here. That's kind of tough. I think Loan's better than Fia. He goes the Fia himself. Okay. What do I want to do? Let's just dry lock in Jock. Why not? Okay, what else am I picking? I need something that does big damage. Sure, why not Senyu? We see Tiamat. Okay. Can we talk about SR being first pick? Yeah, Martin. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. Sontic. Okay. All right. Who am I taking out? I don't think I can cleave through the Fiamelia, so we'll get rid of that. Those drafts are crazy. Yeah, it's a little wild over here. Why don't people pick Veronica into Valyrians? She sucks HP. I actually don't know, Hunter. I don't think it's a bad counter. Lily is very interesting. I'm glad you think so, Jojo. Okay, I actually need Jiank to go before Senyu, so I'm going to link Jiank here. Not too shabby. And he can't push CDs because of the Senyu. Oh, you like this song, Ronnie? It's actually an Itachi song, so Adept might like it too. It's supposed to be an Itachi tribute. Itachi. Track's a banger. I'm glad you like it. I just need to cleave the Kethos. Yes, Martin. Cleaving Kethos is the best answer to him. Move before him and kill him. That is the only way I will let Kethos through the draft. Oh, hello, Kecker. We've got a lot of the boys tonight. We see Ronnie, we see Bread. Now we've got Kecker. We played solos earlier. Let's see what we've got. He bans my turn. Kecker. Jiank looks like a war cry. He is so good. Adapt. He really is. Are we breaking the curse with Kecker, or are we losing to all the global homies? Well, we're about to find out, Thief. You can't tell if you like the Gator Geonk more or the fast one. Well, I'm definitely really enjoying this fast one, Andy. I can tell you that much. He puts Kethos down to 20% with one S3. Yup, Adept. Absolutely insane. He'll even do that to Sonya's, right? Which is why he's so valuable. Um, let's see how this goes. I'm really hoping this is not a Bloodbath Kethos. I've actually never played against Kekker's Kethos, so we're about to find out real quick if this is a good idea or not. Oh, it cuts because of all the damage. That's not good. I was really hoping I'd still be able to go with Yelly next, but because there's so many instances of being hit right there, it let her cut. And now I'm probably cooked. This is probably only doable with Tur and Dot, not the Freya, I guess. That sucks. But that's good to know. It's definitely on Bloodbath. Okay. Now you just have to shoot like 8 times to save me, Yelly. She's doing her best. Doing her darndest. Yeah, so this style of cleave onto a Strive Sonya is not going to work out. I thought about it, Andy. Maybe I should have done that instead. That probably would have been better. Now, do I get a second chance at this because of Valyrian? I might. As long as there's no time weave proc. Nope, no time weave proc. Yeah, the first hit doesn't hit, guys. It does not count as a hit. That healing's a little ridiculous, though. He's just casually... What's his HP percentage? He's casually back to 62% HP, you know? No worries. It seems a little unethical, guys. All right, is Yelly dead? She would have been dead if not for the Valyrian. Bro can win every 1v1? Yeah, seems like it, you know? How am I not dead yet? Valyrian, that's how. He's just casually back to 72% HP, don't mind him. Eventually he's gonna run out of Fushuan, right? Jiank with Val is also healing my other units. Very true, Vanyu. The equalize from Jiank healing up is keeping me alive here for sure. Unfortunately, Jiank's not getting too many turns because of the Kethos. Ooh, he got the push on me. Okay, then we need to sleep this. Unfortunately, the Yelly's gonna die before I get to her next S3. It was coming up this turn, but she's gonna die before getting there. And that's gonna end my game. Yeah, the CD increase was hit. So yeah, it was definitely a Sonya ban. You're right, Andy. The power of friendship kept me alive? Yeah, maybe, guys. Also, I'm still a fraud against Global tonight, it seems. But yeah, if I ban Sonya there, I think I can cleave these two. What's the Bis Matrix combo on Valyrian? I'm playing Forced Bulwark and Wellspring right now, Riggers, because it helps protect against the Sontics, like the people who just dry Sontic or try to dry hold in it. So we're like this right now. There's also the Vomit Moon Bunny, right? Where you have Wellspring, Cure, and Evil Guard, and you have massive shielding, and you also get 1 protection. Yeah, there's no Cure and Evil Guard, Andy, you're right, but, I mean, it's a lot more protection, right? It makes it way easier to play, I think. Also, it looks like I'm not getting the Holden emotes this week. Sag. I wanted to start emoting people with Holden. A Doki banner, okay. So Doki Ban tells me they really want some kind of CC, so we're gonna do this. You just witnessed Yelly survive 40 turns without cure and evil? Absolutely correct, Thief. You're forcing Bulwark instead of the Wellspring? Okay, you know, maybe that's better, actually. I'm not sure. Can I really turn dot from this spot? I don't think so. We're gonna do it anyway. So the problem here is I can't really go Geonk to absolutely blast this gate array, right? Because I am just going to get my Senyu banned, and then these 4, including Geonk, are not going to do enough damage. So I kind of drafted myself into a hole. I can't really go Fiamelia plus Valerian and then turn dot. I didn't like the sound of it in my head, but then I did it anyways. Whatever. Let's see if it works. Through some magic. Is Sonya ban good enough here? It's Sonya or Kethos. No, I think I have to ban the Kethos. The draft definitely looks cooked, though. He banned the Geonk. Okay. Maybe playable. This guy is lame? Something like that, Andy. Honestly, maybe Zhuan Li would have been good in the Senyu spot. Now that I think about it, this actually might have been a pretty good Zhuan Li spot. Also, that did a lot of damage to the Ray. It's not going to die, though, because of how high its HP pool is. I did Amber the Low-On, however, which is quite important. Surely Senyu and Fia solo this with Valerian? Yeah, very possible, you know. Very, very possible. That is a high HP Ray, however. You just fought the classic quad support Zhuan Li lock. It was interesting to say the least. Interesting good or interesting bad, Day Creeper? There's two very different versions of interesting, right? Interesting for them, not interesting for me to watch my entire team die to supports and follow-up attacks? Fair enough. The no fun Geonk ban literally loses him the game. It's looking that way, Thief. Where's he going? Into the Fiamelia. Okay, interesting. Let's see these stacked up alt now with all these buffs. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't know why he, Can you show the Senyu? Yeah, of course, Lucina. I don't mind showing everything I've got besides the turn dot, even though I've tell you guys how quick it is. So maybe I should just show you guys it. Literally ban anything else and win? Yeah, it seems that way. Oh yeah, Jojo, get ready. It's a coming. All right, go away. Senyu with Val is unethical. It is very, very strong. I saw a little bit of it earlier on Adept stream, I believe, and Ronnie's as well. Wait, where's my Senyu? There she is. I'm currently playing the double crit right side to make gearing easier, right? I don't have quite strong enough gear that I can swap to momentum here and play only one crit on the right side, so I'm playing two right now. But I am focused on crit damage and subs. Obviously, you can't be on that piece. And that one's gold, but, you know. Yes, you know, she is P5555, as are every single unit that has released since Prowess became a thing. Because I like free lattices. Well, free in air quotes. But yeah, I play Blade of Reason. A lot of people say go Insight here, but I actually don't like that because Insight doesn't change the math on most of the high-res bulwark targets, right? And even for the low-res bulwark targets, it really doesn't do that much either because most of them are blue. I'm an oil prince? Yours is faster, but I have more damage stats. Yeah, I think the damage stats make a big difference, Lucina. Also, slowing her down a little bit makes her slower than Heinrich, my fast Sontic build, and now Gionk as well, right? All of which matter quite a bit. Do I think P0 would do anything? So, you know, you should go check out Ronnie's VOD, because Ronnie was playing his low prowess Senyu with Valyrian, and it was going quite well. How is Dragon Traveler? I actually just quit today, Adept. I handed my account off to the vice leader of my guild and said I'm tired of this. Mostly because EUC and everything is taking up a lot of my time, but I also didn't really feel like playing. Stripping Fushu and Ling with Senyu's a dopamine rush? Yeah, true, Jojo. Let's try playing another slower game. Yes, I did, Zim. All right, what do you think, guys? Should I try locking in Zhuan Li? Give this guy a chance? He has Fiamelia on lock, who's pretty good against Zhuan. Obviously, she solos this verse. Okay. Yeah, I agree, Adept. Spending makes them fun longer, but do you really want to spend on them long term? Probably not. What are my thoughts on Zhuan? I haven't actually played too much of her tonight, Zim. I've been having a lot of fun with Gionk. My Zhuan stream is going to be on Saturday. She's definitely an interesting unit. I don't know if she's that strong, but she's definitely interesting, for sure. Alright, what am I doing here? Screw it, let's pick her. And yeah, Etheria is a really good game. I don't know if it'll be the last one I ever play, but I plan on sticking with it for a very long time at least. Okay, we're just gonna get rid of Valyrian because this unit's a little bit unethical, and we'll play from there. I think I got Zhuan Li P5, so 6 copies and 340 pulls. So not that cheap, unfortunately. All right, let's kill off the Rahu again, I guess. This isn't a Strive Sontic, is it? It is not. So we're gonna go for the S3 on him, actually. He does go for the S3, surprisingly. Didn't think he'd do that. Oh, it's so the Fiamelia goes. That's actually pretty smart. That'll heal up the Rahu. Darn, I should have just killed the Rahu when I had a chance. Okay, but this still isn't too bad for me. I get my defense buff up before the Raymary goes. Zhuan Li activated, game's gone? Yeah, maybe. The problem is I'm going to get back-to-back Ray ulted here. And a Rahu ult. So that's not good, because if he follows up on the Sonya and then Rahu ults if defense break hits, aren't I just dead? Okay, no follow-up. That's good. Ooh, scary. Well, my Loan is unfortunately dead unless I proc the Raymary right here. I got the Rahu at least. That's nice. Alright, we need to proc the Raymary, so Loan goes into Amber, not Death. This isn't going to kill my Sonya, right? Sonya lives. Sonya does not live. Actually, I should have wounded right there. That would have been the perfect time to wound, because she was going next anyway. Ah, crud. Alright, I think I just S1 here. It's a bit unfortunate to pop this without wounding, but I think I have to. And then I can taunt the Fiamelia instead. What's my which build? Sorry, Ori? Does wound not kill there? It does, Vanyu, but it also pops the Fiamelia, which is on 7 stacks. And if that happens, the Amber's going to cleanse the wound before the follow-up, then the Fia S2 is going to heal before the follow-up happens, and it doesn't kill the Ray off anyway. So rather than proc the Fiamelia, I decided to just pop the Amber and then taunt the Fiamelia with my low on, so I didn't take damage. Anyway, this is the Zhuan Li. The only one. She's the one, yep. When do I pick her? I'm still figuring that out. I've mostly been playing Jiank tonight, but I've been playing her with things like Sonya Lock or Valerian so far. Things that let her, you know, actually survive to come online. As for which build she's best with, I'm not sure yet. We are going to be doing a lot of experimenting on that on Saturday, but tonight is the night of the pirate for the most part. I've been picking the pirate quite a bit. Also, there's the top 10 Ronnie requested, so that's nice. But yeah, I guess I can show a couple of the games while I wait, right? Like this one, I tried her with Sonya Lock. What else did I pick her? I haven't picked her too much tonight, so it might take me a sec. I picked her a couple times, though. Like, this one wasn't very good. I tried picking it with Turndot and Plume in, Junk. That wasn't very good. I wouldn't recommend this. Did I play it against solos? No. Vanyu, I played it against. Fiamelia Lock with Valyrian. Oh, hello, Brett. Do I think yeah, I think she's fine right now. I really don't think she needs a buff. I think people are overreacting, right? There's a lot left to discover about her kit as we figure out the meta a bit more now that she's released. What's wrong, Brad? The real question is, why do I always win versus the CN players but lose to Globals? Because, Luciana, I just can't bear to hurt my homies, you know? I don't have a choice. That's definitely it, and not because they're all brutally murdering me for trying things out. Takes the plume, okay. Haven't played much of him recently. Let's bring him out. And why not? Let's be really annoying. How do you like my triple awakened draft, Brett? Yeah, Ray not being picked is pretty funny. Are you gonna pick your RC so we have all the awakens in one game? That's probably the first time that's ever happened if you do it. Oh baby, he says I'm down. Let's see it. Oh. You need to ban Valyrian? Oh, come on, man. It's okay. Go ahead and ban it. Yep, there we are. Also, Zim with the YouTube follow. Thank you very much. Follow me on both Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate you. Ooh, and Turndot got passed by the RC. Who's the stun going on? Also, Steph, we have a lot of SRs still waiting for their awaken, so I don't think that our units will get awakened anytime soon. Alright, I definitely need to offset the attack debuff on Born, unfortunately. But let's slam this. Now let's see if Born can kill. Come on, Born, show me your moves. Weakness don't mean nothing to you. Except he's not gonna do nearly enough damage. Yep. The defense buff is too strong. Now, that being said, I do still have Sonya. Ready to go. Never mind, I don't have Sonya. Ready to go. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I think that's the end of the game right there. All right, let's just buff up the Born because I feel bad about it. Yeah, Jionk is so good at killing one threats, right? Born and the better Born together. Yeah, I love my Born, but he might be a little outscaled by this new unit, unfortunately. He is doing pretty good damage, though, right? Like, he's hanging on there, doing his stuff. A Jionk S1 is godly? Yeah, I agree. Jionk S1 is crazy strong. The animation's goofy? I don't know, I like it, Andy, don't you? Yeah, it's over, Brett. GG's, though. It was a fun one. I've never seen all 4 Awakens in a single draft before, so that was really cool. Anyway, guys, that is the 2-hour mark, and I still have to do my GVG hits for EUC, so I'm... Yeah, no, you're right, Brett. You're just paying me back for earlier, right? When I gave you some points. It's fair trade. Anyway, all jokes aside, I do have to do my GVG hits as well as a couple other things before bed, so I am going to be calling stream here. Let me see who is streaming right now. I'm not going to be doing GVG on stream, I'm sorry. Looks like we've got City Boy Z, or our boy Grigsby again, so we're going to be sending you off to him. Send him some love from us. And yeah, I will catch you guys on Saturday for a Juan Lee stream. Much like I spam picked Jionk tonight, I will be trying the Dragon on the weekend.